Hold on tight, everything changes from this moment. Your case is over. The unseen council has reached their decision about your situation. This isn't some random event, this is the turning point you've been waiting for. Through invisible forces, the decision is final. Not temporary, not changeable, this is the answer to questions that have kept you awake at night. Forces beyond your control have been gathering facts. The hidden information, the secret witnesses, the truth of your actions, everything has been weighed carefully. Nothing was missed. And now, the final word on your situation has arrived. This powerful answer has been held back until you were truly prepared to hear it. Every challenge you've faced was preparing you for this revelation and what happens next. This decision explains those odd feelings recently, like someone was watching your every move. The strange sense of being evaluated. The feeling of waiting for something important. The dreams where you stood before important figures. These weren't just in your head, they were signs of the investigation happening around you. The decision came when the invisible scales balanced perfectly in your unique situation. Now reality must shift to match this new truth. The hidden systems at work never leave any situation unresolved once all facts are clear. Moving forward means accepting what's coming. Good news, challenging lessons, balance being restored, you'll experience exactly what the decision brings as it unfolds in your daily life. Changes start immediately, not next week or tomorrow. The perfect moment has arrived for this news to reach you. Not a day too early or late. If it came sooner, you wouldn't be ready. If it came later, you'd miss critical opportunities. People who connect with this message know it's real. They feel a mix of relief, wonder and certainty that whispers the wait is finally over. Hit that like button right now to show you're ready for what comes next. This simple action tells the universe you're prepared to hear the truth about your situation. Powerful forces gather around your screen at this moment, watching for your response. They've been following your journey, knowing eventually you'd reach this critical point where everything changes. Drop a comment saying I'm ready for the truth if you want to know what's been decided about your situation, a decision based on everything you've done, thought, and believed. The moment your comment appears, incredible new energy starts flowing into your life. This might be the most important message you'll ever receive. What happens next depends on accepting this decision. But don't wait, this special window when everything aligns perfectly won't stay open long. Are you brave enough to hear the truth? The investigation into your situation started months ago. Clues were everywhere, little signals showing you that important eyes were watching. Remember those moments when you felt strangely observed? When coincidences seemed too perfect. When people suddenly entered or left your life without explanation. When doors opened or closed for no apparent reason. These weren't accidents, they were part of the information gathering about your situation. Comment I saw the signs as you think back on these clues. Every strange event lately connects directly to today's final decision. Looking closer, patterns become obvious. Maybe you faced the same lesson repeatedly until you finally understood. Perhaps certain themes kept appearing in conversations, media, or dreams. Possibly you experienced strong feelings of being judged or evaluated. These experiences were preparing you for today's revelation. Your everyday choices revealed more than you realized. Every decision, reaction, and thought became evidence in your case file. Nothing was too small to notice. Think about those times you felt strangely accountable for no reason. When you sensed invisible witnesses during important decisions. When you felt unexpected guilt or validation. These weren't imagination, they were your deep awareness of the ongoing evaluation. The universal system works through perfect order. This decision arrives after careful examination of every detail of your situation. Nothing was overlooked or misunderstood. The investigation is complete. The facts are clear. The decision is final. And now you'll see what it all means for your future. Why now? Why today? The timing of this revelation isn't random chance. This news reaches you at exactly the perfect moment in your journey. Earlier, you would have rejected it completely. Later would have created unnecessary problems. Your personal timeline contains hidden patterns and cycles. Certain moments create perfect windows for major revelations and changes. Pay attention to dates, numbers, and patterns appearing around you now. Comment the timing makes sense as you consider how everything aligned for this moment. Your readiness, the completion of necessary lessons, and the perfect cosmic conditions all converge right now. Looking back, you'll notice preparation points along your journey. Moments of insight, challenge, or change that were building toward this revelation. Each prepared you step by step, even if you didn't realize their purpose at the time. Some life situations require gathering specific information before resolution. Others need particular witnesses to speak truth. Some must wait for external conditions to align perfectly. Your situation required exactly the time it took, not a day more or less. Remember when consequences seemed immediate for certain actions? When balance restored itself naturally? When help arrived precisely when needed? These weren't coincidence. They follow the same system of perfect timing, now delivering your final answer. Beyond what you can see, powerful forces operate with perfect precision. Your journey followed an invisible but perfect schedule, leading to this exact moment of revelation. The message arrives exactly when you need it, perfectly timed for maximum benefit in your life. The truth stands clear now. Your actions carried more weight than you realized. Everything from major decisions to small daily choices formed the complete picture examined in your case. What matters most has been revealed. Perhaps how you treated others during difficult times. Maybe your honesty when nobody was watching. Possibly how you handled power, money, or trust. The spotlight focused especially on actions that affected others deeply. Comment I understand what matters as you realize which parts of your life received closest attention. Your private choices, real intentions, and true priorities faced the most careful examination. Looking closely at the complete record of your situation, nothing happens by accident. Each experience created evidence for review, even when it seemed meaningless at the time. As information accumulated, clear patterns emerged showing your true character and direction. The complete picture rather than isolated moments determined the final outcome. Life's hardest challenges often provided the most important evidence in your case. Now you can see how thoroughly your situation was examined from every possible angle. Beyond what others could see, your inner world was completely visible to those making this decision. Nothing remained hidden, no matter how private you thought it was. Every experience, choice, and intention served its purpose in creating a complete understanding of your situation. Nothing was wasted or overlooked in reaching this final conclusion. The examination is complete. Nothing more needs to be considered. The decision stands on perfect information about your unique situation. Now the invisible curtain pulls back, revealing what comes next in your journey. The decision creates perfect next steps specifically designed for your greatest growth and benefit. Your path forward becomes clear, a set of experiences precisely matched to your needs. Those feelings of anticipation weren't random. That sense something big was approaching. The recognition of certain possibilities feeling inevitable. These were your awareness of what now begins. Comment: I accept what comes next as you prepare for the changes ahead. Beyond simple reward or punishment, what happens now creates exactly what you need for your next life chapter. This explains why certain possibilities felt so right while others felt impossible. The system always works perfectly. Perhaps you've sensed that what goes around comes around, understanding this on a deep level. Maybe you've noticed how actions eventually return similar energy. Possibly you've observed how balance always restores itself eventually. These insights confirm your natural understanding of how the system works. Some people intuitively understand cause and effect beyond what they've been taught. They sense how energy returns to its source naturally. Your own insights reveal how clearly you'll recognize what unfolds next. Pay attention to your deep feelings about potential outcomes, they often reveal truth your conscious mind hasn't accepted yet. The path that feels most right to your heart, regardless of whether it brings challenge or reward, usually aligns with your highest good. What happens next perfectly matches who you are and what you need, nothing more or less than exactly right. You weren't alone during this evaluation process. Invisible helpers and supporters participated in your case, ensuring everything about your situation received fair and complete consideration. Signs of their involvement appeared throughout your journey. Perhaps through unexpected help during your darkest times. Maybe through dream messages from people no longer in your life. Possibly through sudden clarity about who truly stands with you. These supporters influenced your case outcome, making sure the full truth was recognized. Comment: I acknowledge my supporters as you consider their impact. Some spoke up about your true intentions when actions seemed questionable. Others provided important background about difficult choices you made. Many offered evidence of growth and positive change often invisible to others. Their influence appeared in surprising ways. Those times you felt mysteriously understood despite criticism from others. The unexpected sense of having unseen help during struggles. The strange moments when your truth was validated despite doubt all around you. These weren't coincidence, they were your support team ensuring full truth emerged. These supportive connections existed long before your current situation. They formed specifically to ensure your case would receive complete and fair evaluation. The decision reflects their faithful testimony on your behalf. Certain relationships always felt specially appointed in your life. These people formed part of your support network, gathering and presenting evidence throughout your journey, ensuring fairness in your final outcome. Beyond physical helpers, spiritual supporters ensured nothing important was overlooked or misunderstood in your case. The decision activates special opportunities previously unavailable to you. These new possibilities have always existed, waiting for this moment to become accessible in your life. New freedoms appear on your horizon. Perhaps barriers that blocked your progress will dissolve. Maybe resources previously unavailable will suddenly appear. Possibly connections to important people or situations will form unexpectedly. These opportunities activate automatically as the decision takes effect. Comment: I see new possibilities as new doors begin opening. Creating what you truly want becomes more effective after this turning point. Your alignment with powerful creative forces strengthens naturally. Protection surrounds you in new ways. The ability to recognize harmful situations before entering them. Freedom from patterns that repeatedly caused problems. Protection from people or circumstances that previously disrupted your path. These protective elements develop naturally following this decision. Things you've worked toward manifest more quickly now. Obstacles resolve more efficiently. Timing aligns more precisely with your needs. These accelerations activate as changes implement in your life. Your ability to recognize truth strengthens significantly. Seeing beyond deception becomes easier. Recognizing genuine versus false opportunities happens naturally. Understanding others' true intentions clarifies automatically. These insights develop through this important turning point. Beyond individual benefits, your connections with others improve. Your awareness expands to recognize which relationships support your new path and which might interfere. This protective understanding develops naturally through this transition period. These new opportunities appear without effort on your part. No complex requirements exist. Simply accepting the decision activates these new possibilities automatically. Important changes happen as the decision takes effect in your life. Understanding this transition helps you navigate changes smoothly rather than with confusion. Expect rearrangement in your circumstances. A natural reordering as the decision manifests. Unexpected shifts in relationships. Growing alignment between your inner truth and outer reality. These experiences signal successful implementation of the changes coming your way. Comment: I'm ready for changes as you prepare for transition. Your intuition guides you perfectly through changing circumstances. Acceptance helps you remain stable as external conditions shift to align with a new decision. Watch for these transition markers. The release phase where outdated situations dissolve completely. The adjustment stage where new conditions take shape. The settling point where your new reality stabilizes. These signs help you recognize successful progress. Energy fluctuations feel natural during this time. Waves of new insight as truth emerges. periods of unusual clarity between active change phases. Moments of surprise as new circumstances appear unexpectedly. These fluctuations show healthy transition rather than problems. How you view your past transforms during this process. Limited understanding expands as the complete picture emerges more fully. This perspective shift might temporarily create uncertainty until your new understanding stabilizes. Direct experience becomes your best teacher during transition. Each phase brings exactly the changes needed for your growth. Trying to control the process limits its benefits. Accepting changes as they come maximizes positive transformation. The most challenging adjustments often bring the greatest benefits. What seems difficult at first frequently leads to the most important positive changes in your life. A new chapter begins once all changes finish implementing. Understanding this new reality helps you adapt quickly to improved circumstances. Freedom becomes your new normal state. What once seemed impossible opens naturally. The flow between your intentions and their manifestation smooths considerably, allowing more direct creation of what you truly want. Comment: I'm stepping forward as relationships transform around you. Connections supporting your highest good strengthen automatically. Those working against you naturally distance without dramatic conflict. Communication clarifies as truth becomes the foundation of all your interactions. Your unique purpose emerges more clearly. Your special contributions become obvious as obstacles dissolve. Service to others aligns with personal joy rather than sacrifice. Work and purpose merge into satisfying expression of your true gifts. Creation happens more quickly in this new phase. What you truly need manifests with less struggle. Responsibility and opportunity increase together as you recognize your creative power more clearly. What once required enormous effort happens with greater ease. Resources appear when truly needed. Support arrives precisely when beneficial. These efficiency patterns reflect your new circumstances working perfectly. Spiritual connection strengthens noticeably. Inner guidance becomes more consistently available. Your questions receive clearer answers. Understanding flows according to your readiness and alignment with truth. Despite these significant improvements, your choices remain your responsibility. Who you become after this decision depends on how you use these new conditions. The changes provide improved circumstances, but your choices determine what you create within them. Your new reality offers exactly what you need for happiness and growth, the perfect environment for the next chapter of your journey. Your experience holds valuable wisdom for others facing similar turning points. Your journey provides important guidance that can help many people navigate their own transformations. Opportunities to share appear naturally. Your experience creates pathways for explaining complex changes to those confused about their own situations. Your insights become valuable guidance for others facing uncertainty. Comment: I'll share what I've learned as you recognize ways to help others. Complex principles become simple through your explanation. Abstract concepts transform into practical wisdom shareable with those at different understanding levels. Teaching moments emerge naturally. Your completed experience qualifies you as a guide. Your story provides perfect illustrations, making difficult concepts understandable for those still facing their own challenges. Helping others works best after your own situation resolves completely. Then you can assist others while maintaining your own stability. This creates powerful healing opportunities for many people around you. Compassion grows naturally through remembering your own challenging moments. Your experience creates genuine empathy for others facing similar difficulties. Understanding flows more freely as judgment dissolves from your perspective. Your presence itself communicates truth to those you meet. Often your example speaks more clearly than any words could. Living demonstration of positive change inspires others more effectively than any explanation. Helping others requires maintaining healthy boundaries. Specific limits help you remain centered while engaging with those still confused by their own changing circumstances. Your experience serves a greater purpose beyond personal benefit. It prepares you to be exactly the guide someone else needs during their most challenging transformation. The complete truth stands revealed now. The full meaning of this turning point emerges with perfect clarity. This decision serves your highest growth. Beyond immediate effects, these changes elevate your potential. Each resolution creates positive ripples affecting both you and everyone connected to you. Comment: I embrace this new chapter as you take important integration steps. Accept the changes completely without resistance. Release any resentment about difficult parts of the journey. Trust the perfect timing already established in your situation. Looking back, every moment leading to this point served essential purpose. Nothing was wasted or unnecessary. All experiences contributed perfectly to this important turning point. Moving forward requires simple acceptance rather than complex strategies. Simply allowing these changes to complete their work fulfills all necessary requirements. The principles behind these changes continue guiding your life through every experience, providing perfect feedback in every moment. Complete integration happens naturally now. All revealed wisdom becomes part of your understanding, permanently improving your relationship with life itself. New understanding fills your awareness. Every belief, every feeling, every aspect of your consciousness aligns with truth about cause and effect. Receive the blessing of complete positive transformation. Wisdom guides your path forward, understanding illuminates each step clearly. This chapter closes in perfect completion as you embrace the changes and move